Good evening, Bahamas. Coming up tonight, the Prime Minister says his government has created over 31,000 jobs and that SATs will support him. Meanwhile, the FNM is set to ratify more candidates tomorrow. Still no word on plans for this year's Junkanoo Carnival, and groups are growing concerned. Plus, we talk with 3 of the best artists in town. Welcome to our news. I'm Kyle Joaquin. Thanks for joining us. Topping news tonight, Prime Minister Perry Christie charged today that since taking office, his government has created over 31,000 jobs. His statement today came during the ritual prayer breakfast for the Progressive Labour Party as the organization begins its week of convention. During his brief remarks today, Christie said statistics will support his claims of improved employment. He also warned all those running on the PLP's ticket for this general election to be strong and to get ready for war.
There is no easy way but the hard way, going house to house, coming face to face with what everyone says.
The party only has a few candidates left to be ratified for the upcoming election. And with a few newcomers to the political scene running on the party's ticket, Christie encouraged all candidates to have thick skin and be strong, as people will attack them on all fronts.
You know well that many things will be said about you, even about your family. Most of it you would not even understand why someone or something would bring that about. But you're on the firing line. And if you're going to win, you have to put up the best fight.
In rallying the troops during the party's prayer breakfast, Christie said the PLP government has accomplished a lot, including decreasing unemployment.
We have created, since we came to power, notwithstanding a challenging economy, over 31,000 jobs, near 32,000 jobs and counting.
And he said that number doesn't include the thousands expected to be hired at Bahamar. Christie said the country has been through a lot over the past 4.5 years, but has come out strong.
So the country has every indication before them that we are on the path to recovery as a country, and that notwithstanding 2 acts of God, Hurricane Joaquin and Hurricane Matthew, we have been able to, by the grace of God, begin our recovery even from the devastation of those 2 hurricanes.
Christie will be challenged this convention by the party's Fort Charlotte candidate Alfred Sears for his post as leader. But he said regardless of the outcome, there must be no divide when the convention is over.
Let us leave our convention united in spirit, recognizing that oceans separate us island by island, but that this spirit of which I speak connects us as Bahamians, connects us as Progressive Liberal Party supporters, and connects us as citizens who are going to empower the candidates for the Progressive Liberal Party to win the next general election and go on to continue to serve the people of the Bahamas in the best possible way.
Well, FNM leader Dr. Hubert Minnis says his party will be moving fast and furiously to ratify its remaining candidates. Jasmine Brown has more in this report.
We are moving aggressively. We intend to ratify a few next week.
Minnis says getting those ratifications finalized will be vital to getting the FNM's election campaign up and fully running. As for who will be ratified, Minnis says he is all about giving young people a chance, as he believes they are the future of the nation. He insists much of the FNM's election plans will be unveiled during the Torchbearers Convention later this month.
We have a Torchbearers Youth Convention coming up the week following the PLP. You will see many young people, the future of this country, who will represent the FNM and speak on TV for 2 days. They will talk about the future. They will talk about the FNM. And at the end of that convention, we will lay to the nation our change agents who will change and develop the new Bahamas.
The FNM has had its fair share of drama in recent months. Most recently in December, Minnis was ousted as leader of the official opposition after 7 MPs sent a letter to the Governor General expressing their lack of confidence in Minnis' leadership. Long Island MP Loretta Butler Turner has since been appointed as leader of the official opposition. However, she and the other 6 MPs face expulsion from the party. Minnis says the party is not distracted by the drama, but is focused on bringing change to a country that he says needs rescuing from the PLP.
Our change agent will show you the new Bahamas.
Reporting for our News, I'm Jasmine Brown.
Thanks, Jasmine. While police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a tourist, according to reports just before noon yesterday, the Florida woman and another was snorkeling in waters off of Rose Island when she lost consciousness. Police say she was brought ashore and given first aid assistance. However, she was later transported to hospital and pronounced dead. An investigation into this matter is underway. Well, in just a matter of months, carnival lovers will have their 3 days of celebration yet again as the 3rd Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival Festival takes place. But after 2 years of trial and learning, is late planning about to hinder the growth of the event for a 3rd year in a row? Carnival Band Owners Association President Dario Torelli says it appears as though there is once again silence on plans for Carnival at a time when marketing and promotion should really be heating up.
Obviously, the wrong is taking too long to jumpstart again. This should have jump-started from the Festival Commission perspective from May. As soon as we finish, they start international branding, working close with the bands. And I keep telling people, road parade is what people come into the country for, because we're fighting to get heads in beds when they come on the road parade.
This year's Junkanoo Carnival event will take place May 4th through the 6th. It's anticipated thousands would come to the capital for the festival. Torelli says since it came around in 2015, Carnival has had a trickle-down effect where everyone makes money. But he said the focus right now should be on getting them here first. The marketing for this year's festival so far, he said, has been poor.
We are now pushing Carnival as a festival, the major festival in May. So you have June, July, you get August, you get April, you get March, the other months that you could push festivals. So we are being a catalyst for Bahamians getting together and push a festival. But Carnival is a brand. You know, we can't wait for Road March again. It's the 3rd year. This is the year for us to really show whether it's viable and sustainable economically. But it is, because we made some money. Some bands brag that they made a nice little stipend, something to start all over again. But we want to launch again the week after Carnival, 2018, the week after this year's Carnival.
The first 2 years of Carnival, the festival went millions over budget and was overshadowed by controversy like who would headline the major Music Masters concert. Torelli said even when it comes down to the Road Fever March, planning should involve the bands. I
don't want to blame the BFNC. I don't know. I don't work. You know, we asked them to have one of us on their board so we could understand as you talk Carnival, one of us should be there representing, not necessarily myself, but one person from one of the bands or the association should be representing Carnival, because you can't plan all of this big festival and the culmination is Road March. People coming in the country for Road March. Now, when they're in, we sell them comforter, crab, etc., etc. But they are talking to us to come in the country for Carnival and Carnival only.
He said the Carnival bands once again are finding themselves moving ahead of the Festival Commission and are getting things rolling on their own. On Friday, February 4th, bands will launch their 2017 products where people can see what they have to offer and begin registering.
7:30, the National Stadium site. That's Saturday, February the 4th. Come and party with us. Come see the bands. Come meet the owners. Fall in love with the costume for this year. And then pay attention to us and come spend some money with us, because the money goes towards making sure we put on the best parade.
Well, in just a week, 3 of the country's most well-known artists will team up for an event expected to be as appealing to the eyes as possible. Alan Pacino Wallace, Stephen Davis, and Jamal, the celebrity artist role, will put on an art show they say is like none other ever done in this town. I got a little sneak peek this week. Here's how it went.
You know, let our powers combine. We could, create some beautiful artwork as well as inspiring people.
He's drawn and painted the likes of Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jackson, and even Pope Francis. But come February 4th, Jamal, the celebrity artist role, will team up with Stephen, the legend Davis, and Alan Pacino Wallace for Trilogy, a fusion of 3 artistic worlds where spectators get to take part in the art as well.
I do more realistic style portrait. Stephen have a more, what we call it, pop style And then Alan just do salt anything. Whatever he find, he could turn that into a portrait or whatever.
I attended the first Trilogy participant event last year and even got involved. My favorite was this Bob Marley piece painted by Stephen Davis. Some may know him as the owner of Airbrush Junkies.
I was one of the first ones that brought it here to the island. And, you know, and I stuck with it, you know. My first love is actually paintbrushes, though, canvas. And I pretty much put that on the side when I fell in love with the airbrush. And I spend most time with that.
And just when I thought the week couldn't get any better, Stephen makes some artwork out of me. For him, it's more than just artwork.
I live for it. I eat, sleep, drink it. Boy, it's hard to put words to it. You know what I mean? It's really, yeah, it is. You know, it's really hard to put words. I'm trying to dig and trying to find words now to describe it, but it's really hard. But you can actually see it in my work.
Then there's Alan Pacino Wallace, the mastermind behind Salt Art. Wallace has made art out of just about everything from a salt portrait of Kanye West, a live curry powder version of NBA player Steph Curry, and most recently this meme that went viral this past week. He's a very humble guy, but when it comes to his art, Alan transforms.
I eat, breathe, and sleep this thing, you know what I mean? Just like Steph and Jamal said earlier, you know, this is my life, man, you know? So I'm pretty chill sometimes when I'm doing it, but yeah, man, I'm an animal with this thing, man. I'm a monster with this.
Wallace is responsible for a lot of the murals you may see in the downtown area. You'd be able to tell as his artwork stands out. But in joining forces with two of the other greats in the game right now, he says Trilogy Participant Part 2 should be magical.
Just the camaraderie, like I said, like hanging out with these guys, different types of talent, different type of people coming in, hanging with them, seeing them find different parts of their skills that they didn't think that they had. You know, just get creative, have fun. It's just chill, man. It's just chill. It's just cool, good energy. You can't beat that.
Good vibe.
Yeah. And it's a different type of way to party as well. You know what I mean? So
You can have fun. Everybody have a creative side of them.
Absolutely.
Like for me, I sing in the shower. I wouldn't, you know, I dance too. I wouldn't sing. I don't want everybody sending their numbers to the station and stuff like that, right? But everybody could be creative. I even see Kyle was painting. Saw your boy, and I'm like, wow. I mean, these guys are pretty good.
My painting wasn't that good, but
you know, I say you could take my job.
We have a lot more news to get to. When we return, we talk one-on-one with the woman looking to defeat Dr. Brendan Nottage in Bain and Grantstown. Stay with us.